It's so bright. And back to the gummy ship we go. Right, we have to go to Traverse Town to then go back over there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yoko Shimomura is... She doesn't get as much recognition as she should. Struck from behind. I have a question for you, Bull. Do you ever have an issue getting Monster to appear for the first time?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just me.
It is not just me.
It's like, once he's there, it's fine, because you can just go to the save points, but... Also, super cheated that by the time Sora gets here, Zack isn't in here anymore.
Yeah.
How's my audio compared to the game chat? Do I need to turn it down more because...
No, you're pretty good.
Okay.
I got your stream up, so you're pretty good.
Cool. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Green for that one. Gotta get him.
Yep.
I don't think we're completing the journal, but...
Oh, absolutely not.
Because
We
defeating
do not
Sephiroth is part of that.
We do not have 150 hours to complete that whole journal.
Not to mention, I have no idea what else gets added to the journal in...
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For
the
Final Mix. Yeah.
I remember growing up being like, yeah, I'm gonna complete this journal. Now I'm like, look, we got like a bunch of games to get through.
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games.
It weighs a ton. No kidding.
It's way too heavy.
What? Too heavy? Since when have you been such a little... Oh, wrong guy. What are you doing here? This here's the world-famous Coliseum, heroes only. And I got my hands full preparing for the games, so run along, pipsqueaks. Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
You've got heroes standing right in front of you.
Yeah, at least two.
He's a real hero chosen by the Keyblade.
And we're heroes too.
Hero? That grunt?
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
Hey, if you can't even move this, you can't call yourself a hero? Yeah. Okay, so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's see what you can do.
I've just got a drink. It's like I have to manually unmute because it didn't save my unmute hotkey. This trial is tough. You got what it takes? You ready? Let's go! I might actually fail these a couple times because they're timed.
Oh yeah.
Burst. Yeah. Burst them all.
Come on! Come on!
Not bad for a beginner, that is. This is where things start to get...
Yeah.
Come on! Come on!
Oh, Oh! You say forgot.
Come on!
I say didn't notice.
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on!
Want to become a real hero? Start by mastering this spell. Power of Thunder! Thunder, Thundercats. So, I actually was reading a very interesting fact. Apparently, Phil isn't just being stupid when he says 2 words and then gives you more words than that. In, like, Greek, a lot of the phrases he's saying, those 2 words are 1.
That would make sense.
That's fine. I'll be back when you will give me my entry pass. But first...
rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right? Well then, hey, get a load of this.
A pass?
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, little shorty.
Gotta love how Sora's dumb enough to just take it from anybody. Hey, how'd you get this? Can we enter the games now? Well, I guess so. We start with the preliminaries. Yeah! Real weirdos signed up. Better watch yourself. Phil's just like, I don't want a kid's blood on my hands.
Yep. And then Sora's like, I haven't passed out. I was like,
Fire!
You ain't no heroes, but you ain't doing bad. Lucky you came to me for coaching. Somebody out here stealing Vincent's fucking cloak and gauntlet. Something tells me he'll be a tough one to beat. Who knows, maybe you'll end up facing him. The Sinisters!
Come on!
Alright, I don't have yours yet.
oh yeah.
This should help.
I'm only here for the preliminaries because then it takes time to...
Oh yeah.
We'll wander back to Traverse Town after this one, see if it gives us the... if Aerith will give us the cure.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Say, you're better than I thought, kid. Wish he was here to see this. Who? Hercules. He's a hero if there ever was one. Too bad he's off visiting his father.
Come on! Thunder! Come on!
Rough.
Here! Come on!
Down. Fine. Because I said that goofy.
Yep. That's all you really need.
You're not wrong.
That little punk is your next opponent, okay? Now don't blow it. Just take him out.
Please give me
The
time.
great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid? Sorry, but my contract says...
I know! You think I don't know? I wrote the contract! I know it says you're only required to kill Hercules in this tournament. But you gotta fight that kid to get to him. Come on. Hey, it's like that old goat says. Rule number 11. It's all just a game. So let loose and have fun with it. I mean, a casualty or two along the way. It's no big deal, right? Jeez. Stiffer than the stiffs back home. Still, suckers like him are hard to come by.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, James Woods happens to be the voice actor for Hades, unfortunately.
See ya!
I'm out of healing items. I can't get at them because the stupid big one's in the middle of the way.
Come on!
Come on. There we go. Alright, Goofy's back. Donald's been down for forever and Goofy's back already?
Yeah, I don't
Donald, I literally do not care what you do. Just get out of my way. Comes the run.
Nothing to it.
So this is a problem.
That's the best you can do?
Oh.
I forgot this was happening immediately. This is a problem.
See ya.
Yeet!
Here.
Yeah, I thought we had I thought we had more than the prelims for this, because he gets into the trials, so...
That's the best you can do?
Fire.
Shut up, Cloud. I actually legit fear you right now.
That's the best you can do?
You jump. You jump. You jump. You jump. You jump so I can hit you.
the best you can do?
Ow! Oh no, what? Excuse me? I was in my dodge?
Wow.
I don't think he's allowed to kill us anyway.
No.
Oh, right, there was one other rule. I forgot. Accident happened.
Hey, Phil! Get them out of here!
Whew, that was close. That was Cerberus, the guardian of the underworld. Herc should be able to handle him. Then again, maybe not. This doesn't look good. That's fine. I'm ashamed that I lost a cloud, but you know. Only in boss fights.
Yep.
Kid, you're not entering the arena, are ya? This ain't just some match, this is for real. I'm not afraid. You can decide if I'm hero material or not. Careful, kid.
Kid, I got 2 words of advice for you. Attack! Combo for so long. He has no magic left. Because he's always like that. You have to get him over here. But you have to get it, like you have to get him very close to the stage. But he
not feeling one of the things you need to keep moving from. Oh, that's problematic. I think sometimes you can get up over his arm and his legs too. Ow, no, okay. Yes! No! I had it.
Here!
Whoop! Servers, please. Also, if like they had any sense whatsoever, I'm pretty sure they've already used all of the items I gave them. On that one, but sure. Okay, sure. That one was definitely also there. Suspicious.
Yeah.
Hi, Daft. Be careful you don't get yourself timed out, Daft.
Kid, I got 2 words of advice for you. Attack!
Yes. Though not final mix. I have played probably more of this than most other games in my life. Most meaning not including Final Fantasy VII and Xenosaga. Lady or spew? Okay. wasn't anywhere near that one. Woo! Cerberus here. Absolute.
This should help.
You're not wrong.
It's fucking Pluto. That's the true dog. Pluto doesn't have to assert his dominance. We already know he's a dog.
It would be really nice if you didn't, like, sit on top of my two idiots.
Fire! Deep freeze!
Really? The timing on that. I agree, Velasco. He absolutely could have just dropped Cloud off, and we could have, you know, had a little bit of help here, but I got there eventually.
Thus, I do hereby dub the Junior Heroes and confer upon the full rights and privileges to participate in the games. Further,
Hey, what do you mean, junior heroes?
you rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
So, what does it take?
Well, that's just something you'll have to find out for yourselves. Just the way that I did.
No problem. We'll start by proving ourselves in the games.
There ain't gonna be any games for a while. Gotta clean up the mess from that last battle first.
Oops.
Okay, we'll be back.
Alright, so now we go back to Charlie.
I still can't believe that
Holy
Squirt
shit.
actually beat Cerberus.
Just between us, I'd already worn Cerberus down by the time the little guy jumped in.
And that's why you were holding Cloud while hiding in a
My
corner.
lips are sealed.
Yep, exactly.
Sus. Doesn't believe.
Sure, let's go with that.
Hi, Cloud. Where's Vincent?
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah.
So, why did you go along with him anyway?
I'm looking for someone. Hades promised to help. I tried to exploit the power of darkness, but it backfired. I fell into darkness, and I couldn't find the light.
You'll find it. I'm searching too.
For your light? Don't lose sight of it.
How about a rematch sometime? Fair and square, no dark powers involved.
I think I'll pass.
single one left. Where? Didn't he just give me...
You should have the Inferno Band and the Hero's License.
Yeah, which I have. I thought he gave you... There it is, Sonic Blade.
No, there you go.
So turn on scan, because scan... Oh, it's just Square Enix RPG here.
Yep.
He's strong. He's kind. He's always there for you. And he's handsome to boot. He's perfect. Perfect.
Perfectly infuriating. He makes me crazy.
Wait a minute. What are you worried about? All the pieces are in place. Relax. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here's what you do. Let Hercules train the kid. In the next games, I'll take care of them both. Come on. Who invited you to the party? Stay out of this. This is my show.
As you wish. Fight to your heart's content.
Oh, right, Traverse Town. Don't you do it, Neviah. Don't you go anywhere else. That's always really miserable to do without cure. I should have gone back to Traverse Town first. As you should, Daft. That's super good.
Yes, but if they have this again, I'm gonna be very
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been on Daft's stream the last couple days. I've seen what he's been going through, like... Even if I don't ever say anything, Daft, I am there, lurking, watching, judging. Not really. I love how Vague's like, you were there, you got it a whole second before me, and it's like, yeah.
Yep.
I'm the mod here. You were, and I was kind of like back and forth between yours and Bull's stream last night, so... I don't know why I watch people play the Five Nights at Freddy's series. I don't think it's a good series, and Scott Cawthon's terrible. But I am sticking to your story, Daft. You definitely beat Five Nights at Freddy's 6 last night. And Bull, we are proud of you for doing smart decisions based on investigation and memory.
Oh, yes. To be fair, a lot of the decisions I gave, I'm trying to remember, like, wait a minute, these things, like, 3 minutes so long. would I take a
Come on!
You would be surprised the amount of people who take that drink. Hold on, they can't hear you over the music, so...
Oh, okay. That also might be on my end.
No, it was definitely on mine.
Okay.
To be fair, I always take the game too, and I remember, like, and I've played the game, but I hate John, so.
Yeah.
I was hoping she was in here, but I forget where she is, so now we have to go find her. We do need Magnet, but... Oh wait, she's in the small house in the 3rd district, that's where she is.
Yes.
But first, we brought back puppies! I think there's like 6 that we found.
I think so.
Didn't give us a reward, what the fuck? It's 2, there's 3 and 4. Five. I must have missed 6 somewhere because... Oh, and Daft, you asked what difficulty we're playing on. We're just playing on normal because we're playing all of them.
Yes, we don't have time to do crowd mode for all of these.
Like, Bull can only be here for 3 to 4 hours on Tuesdays, cause...
Yeah. Or, like, literally, I'm doing this and then I'm going to work. Dad, you're more than a 2-year investment.
You don't understand. This is the start of a 2-year investment. Because not only are we running all of these hearts, but Bull and I are going to start running all of the Final Fantasies on his channel.
Yeah, which I have to. I wonder at this point, should I just, like, I'm probably gonna have to just buy all of the ones one at a time for the Pixel remasters. Just get the first one as long as we can make sure that runs well on my computer. It should.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have consoles, and I have the ability to stream off of my consoles. Alright, to the 3rd district this time. Sora.
I think with all the Final Fantasy games, I'm probably totally close to 5,000 hours on everything on that.
You know, maybe Daft and I should do a collab, and he can play the Xenosaga games with me.
I definitely want to see Daft with all the Xenosaga games.
There's only 3 of them.
Yep. You would think that's like, oh, that's easy, no. Talk about an investment.
They're not in here. Why, Aerith? Why are you making my life so difficult? What is she anyway? She must be in Sid's place, or in the first district somewhere.
At the accessory shop, maybe?
There's Yuffie. Leon's probably at the underground cavern. He trains there often. I can't get there until I can do red. You know, the channel in the alleyway is connected to the cavern. You know, the channel that I can't go through yet because I don't have a red. Hey, what do you want? Big tournament is being held somewhere, Kupo. No, it's not. I was just there. So, I do have to ask, Bull. When we say all of the Final Fantasies, does this mean that we need to play the original Final Fantasy VII and then start the remakes as well?
Oh god, I forgot about that. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Sweet.
Because I still haven't... Yeah, I haven't even played the remake yet, so I would have to anyway.
You haven't played the remake yet?
It was on console. I didn't have a console at the time.
Right. I forgot about that. But Reunion's out next month. Like, what are you doing? No. I don't even think you can do 11 anymore. I don't think Squeaks runs servers for 11 anymore.
11. I think there are like people who do like their own like 11 servers, but Square Enix doesn't do the servers anymore. Also,
playing through A Realm Reborn is...
Yeah, we're not doing the MMOs. I've spent a bunch of time on 11. I'm playing 14 now. We don't have to do the MMOs. These are all the base Final Fantasy games.
But this does include 13 too, much to Bulldog's.
13, not only that, it's 13.2 and 13 points at Lightning's Return. To be fair, I've 100% 13.2.
I have never played it.
It's not that bad. It's just story-wise, it's not the best time travel story ever made.
I mean, 13 exists. There's a lot of things. It's like, this is not the best thing that has ever been made.
True.
Alright, well, Tahuiu...
Lightning is not a good main character.
No.
Lightning's just Cloud with less emotion, which is saying
something.
No,
even worse, she's Squall. With less, like... Yeah, she's Squall with less, like, actual sympathetic... character. And then, you know, her supporting... It's like... the only characters out of 13 I liked were Saz, because Saz is amazing. He's by far the best. Fang and Vanille.
Yeah, I'll give you Fang. Yeah, and Vanille.
I think part of the reason that I'm a huge fan of Vanille is because it feels like Fang and Vanille are a canonical lesbian couple.
Yeah. Yes.
And so I just want to support their existence.
Yes, absolutely.
That would be Saz. Daft.
Yeah, Saz.
With Boko the Chocobo.
The guy who just, wants to be with his daughter, that's all.
His son.
I mean, son, sorry.
Like, excuse me, his son.
I'm getting him confused with, like, another character, which I should not do. But he just wants to be with his son. And he has an adorable baby chocobo in his hair, and you're like, aww.
And he named the chocobo Boko, which is also a Final Fantasy reference, so...
Yep.
Aerith is not interested in giving us.
I thought we could get right now, though.
I thought we could too, but maybe we actually do have to do all 3. If we have to, we might have to go to all of them.
Maybe, I guess.
But Daft, you beat it! I'm sticking to your story. Well, that's disgusting. I think that's a bad idea. And you should just either move on to the next one or whatever else you're doing outside of that.
Or play a different game series. You know, Layers of Fear is pretty good.
I guess.
It's better than Five Nights at Freddy's.
The first Layers of Fear was fine. I didn't like its DLC, and
the second one's not that good. I'm hoping the newest one that comes out is going to be decent.
I've heard they're working on the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I'm like, now I don't know how to feel about it because I liked the medium, but I didn't like Layers of Fear.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the medium was an interesting game.
Yeah. But I also don't believe that the Silent Hill games are coming out until they're actually in games. So.
True. No, it's like every Final Fantasy game. They can keep on saying, "Oh, it's being released." I'm like, until I see it, it's in my hand.
Oh no!
I don't accept that it's coming out.
I will always believe Square Enix. However, Konami has literally pulled the cord on a game right before it came out. Yeah, it's a walking sim.
Yes, Layers of Fear is a walking sim, but it's a decent walking sim. The first one.
Yeah, that's about right for beating the first Layers of Fear in at least one of the endings.
Yep.
But yeah, the DLC for it forces you to actually watch the father burn the daughter's dog alive, and it's like, nah, I'm good, thanks, fam. The medium is not a walking sim, but it is also still a fairly short game.
Yeah. It could be beat in like 2 hours, right?
Probably.
Like if you like look over like almost everything, I think yeah, it's not that long. Which surprised me when I heard about that.
Yeah, I expected it to be longer as well, but it was still really good.
Yeah.
Time for Donald to be the worst.
Yep. Oh, it's Dad's favorite world.
Hey, Donald. Maybe King Mickey's down there. In a backwater planet like that. No way. I forgot we were doing no emotion on Donald. Our best goofy attempt.
Look, until Donald can change my mind and he's a decent character, he does not get emotions.
Let's move on. Hold on. Riku and Kairi might be down there. Let's just check it out. Forget it. We are on an important mission. Just land. No. Come on. Ah, phooey. We're landing. Don't touch that. No. Donald is the worst, Daft. And you cannot change my mind.
Whoa! Oh, my head. Donald? Goofy?
I mean, his corpses are their corpses are long gone, I would say.
Yeah.
See?
You're the worst.
Fire!
Oh, he's stalking.
Fire! Ha!
Ow.
I'm trying to decide if I actually like this world. What?
It is actually one of my least favorites, I will admit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm with Daft on this one.
It's not fun.
I love how Daft's like, bull, the answer is no.
Tarzan, the character is fine. His world is eh.
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go?
Well,
Look,
because in the book
I got
he wasn't
separated
actually
from my
raised by
friends.
apes.
Have you seen them?
Hmm?
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Don.
Huh?
Know what? Never mind. I'm looking for my friends Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
I always appreciate that Riku's the only
Kairi.
one anyone
Friends.
ever remembers.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan. Go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
Yeah, I don't like this place either. It's such a fucking disaster to.
It's a disaster to navigate.
Yeah.
It shouldn't, and it should, like, the level design on this should not be like this.
I sure hope Sora's okay.
At least Goofy's worried about us.
Who needs them? We can find the kid without them, huh?
Oh,
If that isn't the face of pure evil,
Oh, absolutely.
come back later. Since I can't get any of the Trinities until...
So you get everyone back, yeah.
Oh, I hate this is still the fixed camera angle.
Ooh, they never fixed that?
No. It was probably a conscious decision.
Oh, yeah.
To keep this a little.
Oh god, this camera angle. That's another thing I didn't like about this world.
Yeah, at least the camera angle's not fixed anymore and you can actually control it. This is, I think, the world that Lennon gave up on. Like, he got to this and he was like, nope, nope.
Yeah, nah. That's fair there.
Because the camera angle is just so bad. Slide up top. There it is.
Yep.
Jane.
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there. I'm...
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
Highly doubtful.
Sorrel! Goofy! Donald!
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research. Well, the more the merrier. Do make yourselves at home.
Well, anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sorrel, look what we found. Look at this.
What's that? A gummy block. It's the same stuff used to build our ship. I'm so sorry about this goofy impression. What? So that means the king could be here. So we gotta work together to look for him. For now. Fine, I'll let you tag along. For now. Sorry, Tarzan, I would prefer to have you in the party, but... Trinities.
Yeah.
Whee. I silenced my phone earlier when I got home, and I'm glad I did, because it's just like, I could see the text messages piling up, and I just want to be able to delete them all en masse later.
Yep.
Oh, right, we can't turn the camera because... Apparently, Tarzan was raised in the jungle by the gorillas. Also, I learned recently, thanks to actually, that that's not true in the book.
Nope.
In the book, he is raised by, I forget what the the actual name for the race is, but they are separate, entirely sentient beings that happen to look like apes. In the books. Or in the book, yeah. And he was like a nobleman. It's like a whole thing.
Yep.
Communicating with him still isn't easy, but he's learning. So he was speaking in gorilla back there. Ah, that's right. You're looking for your friends? He said Riku and Kairi are here, and one word I couldn't understand. No, like there's a, like the Burroughs created an entire new race to do what he wanted it to do, and I forgot to take the food break off my screen. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
My bad. I forgot to take it down. Why don't we try this? We'll show Tarzan some slides and see if any of them match that word. Oh, what happened to the slides? What's wrong, Sora? What? Nothing. This place, it just looks so familiar. But how? I've never been off my island. Oh, I'm still missing a slide. Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Where is that last slide? There it is. Whee! Puppies!
Yay!
Well, Tarzan?
Where are my friends, Riku and Kairi? Hey, I thought...
That leaves just one place. Young man, we've been in this jungle for some time now. But we have yet to encounter these friends of yours. I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide...
Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
Don't take Clayton. You were right to not take Clayton, okay?
Yeah.
Tarzan, are you sure?
Tarzan, go see Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Oh god, that smile.
Right? Like, that man is a man of evil. Oh, hey! How you, Sabor? I just touched a save point.
Yep.
One of these, like, stumps that's covered in moss has a green trinity on it because it's fair, like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You know why this place sucks so bad, Bull? I remember why.
Because it's just a goddamn maze.
It's a jumping puzzle.
Oh, that's right. Oh, fuck.
It's all a jumping puzzle. No, Sora! How could you miss like that, man?
Kerchak, please listen to me. I know the nesting grounds are secret, but I trust them. You see, I want to help them because, well, they need us.
Oh, did you get that?
No.
Kerchak! Kerchak.
He seemed sort of distracted by something.
Yep.
Was he looking toward the treehouse? Swing through the treetops on the vines! Like jump on to grab a vine, then swing to the next one by selecting jump next. Vines will break if you hang on them too long. Oh well. Back to this part of the jumping puzzle.
Yep.
Rage. So does it hurt you as much as it hurts me knowing that Square Enix has not gotten any better at jumping puzzles?
Yes, yes it does.
Because, like, I've spent an awful lot of time on jumping puzzles in 14.
Yeah. Every time I see a jumping puzzle in Square Enix game, I get angry. Even if I'm not playing it.
I love you, Square Enix, but you've had some. Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back when we have glide and double jump.
Yep. Yep.
No! Try time trial my ass. No! Sora? Is there a particular reason you're not willing to get close to that one? Oh my god.
Yep.
It lined up for a whole second there.
Yep, I saw it.
Not even a whole second, unfortunately.
Yep.
Just let me into Atlantica already. Everybody's like, no, Atlantica is the worst place ever, and I'm like, no.
I'd rather do musical quick times than do the entire thing of jumping puzzles.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
I don't actually have enough mana to do these yet, because there's too many of them. She's a baby!
What's the big idea?
Wait, Kerchak, please!
You don't understand. I was only trying to. A snake slithered by. You see, I saved that poor gorilla's life.
You know, Tarzan, nobody would find him up here. Except Sabor and... well... is that really so bad?
No, I don't think so. Okay, I will say the music is good. I just don't like this level is...
yeah, the music's great. It's too bad everything else about this level.
Yep. I feel like we can say that about a lot of levels in Kingdom Hearts. It's like, yeah, the music was good, but the level's shit.
I mean, it's really two. It's two levels.
True.
High Dreams.
Well, 2 levels in this game, and there's a couple levels in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Heave! And we missed.
Fuck.
It's okay. Trinity up here, is there? No. But Dreams, it's a jumping puzzle, and Square Enix is great at many things. Jumping puzzles are not one of them.
Tarzan, you don't have to jump all over all of them.
I thought that you could... I don't know how you're supposed to get that.
Are you think glide maybe? Or the double jump?
I don't think you can glide on this.
Here it is.
Come on!
I mean, I feel bad for Sabor.
Yeah, kind of, a little.
Like, they're just trying to eat. They're just a wild animal who's hungry. Thank you, HPG. I am probably going to wear it until we finish the Kingdom Hearts series.
How could you do such a thing?
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Oh, because of one mishap. Come now. Huh? What am I doing with these imbeciles? Blasted gorillas! I'll hunt down every last one of them! I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it. Hmm?
Did you turn that thing back on, Dreams, that you shouldn't have on Twitch? Because you're subbed, so you shouldn't be getting ads. Don't mind Mr. Clayton. He's not a bad person, just a bit impetuous. No, he's a bad person.
Heartless!
Also, Monkey Heartless.
Monkey Heartless.
I remember the rage.
Yeah. This is gonna be. Yeah. Yeah.
God, Sora, please.
This should help.
Oh, the scammer.
Come on!
Right, Velasco? These monkey... The monkey heartless.
Fire!
Seriously, Sora? I'm sorry, hold on, Grace, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure what's different about it so that you can tell which one it is. I just guessed.
No, it literally is just the cup inside the ball turret.
Yeah, I'm really good at the ATO thing, like. Sorry to hear about your coworker. Very dungeon gets. I don't get what you mean by that, Dreams. I need more. I need clarification because I'm not.
Dreams was doing the Tom Berry dungeon in Final Fantasy 14 last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Wanderer's Palace is great. Did you know that the hard mode is also really good? Yeah, there's a hard mode to Wanderer's Palace where you go back and save the Tomberries.
Wait, why are we saving the Tomberries?
Because they're not actually like an evil creature in Final Fantasy 14. They're an ancient organism. Like, they're an ancient group of people who were cursed. Like,
look, here's the thing. I don't care what Final Fantasy 14 says. Every other Final Fantasy game tells me those are evil creatures that want to kill me.
I'm sad that of all of the Final Fantasy creatures that they could have pulled into Kingdom Hearts, they never pull a Tonberry.
I think too many people have PTSD at that point.
Pretty sure. Sora!
Oh.
The jump button was there, which should mean that I should only jump.
Yep. Yep.
There it is. McPete, where the fuck am I going? But yeah, in 14, they're just a race of people who were cursed in a cataclysm.
Yeah. Yes, look, the lords and Tomberries, I understand. Like, they make me sympathetic. I'm just saying, every other time Final Fantasy game I play, when I see those things, I fear for my life if I'm not high enough level.
At least they never brought back the Master Tom berries again.
Oh God.
That being said, I miss Master Tom berries. Well, that's because you're not, like, the Tonberry stalkers aren't, they're not meant to be fought.
No.
Nice, Velasco, congrats! And just stop and like actually read that message for a second.
Let's go! Come on! See ya!
All of the hope ones faded at the last second. Thank you, Goofy. You're the best. Yeah. Hey, idiots, please kill something. I'll do
There we
it. Do it myself.
Yep.
Oh, that's the worst, Deft. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, at least they are fixing it.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't have forced him to go through all of this effort just to get it fixed when he's been reporting problems for a while.
Yep.
This is why Nevi should rule, because I would actually make sure that we're getting rid of any and all monopolies and bullshit like this.
Come on!
Besides, in general, I'm a nice enough person.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that. Especially when you take over, I'm not definitely not arguing with that.
Come on!
Daph, you need to, like, get one of your female friends to be willing to be your Karen on demand. Because I bet you, if you'd gotten a Karen on demand, you'd have your tech out.
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah, I think every guy needs a Karen on demand. And it doesn't have to be your girlfriend or your partner or your significant other. Just need someone who's willing to just act like a Karen.
Come on!
Yeah, like sometimes people deserve a Karen.
Look, as long as the Karen uses her powers for good, it's alright.
Like that Airbnb host. He deserved a Karen.
Yes.
He didn't get one, but he deserved it. Sora just refused to jump the second time.
Oh, okay.
Like, I even slowed him down, and he's just like, no. No jumping.
No jumping, you're taking it straight to the face.
He apparently misses being kicked by Riku that badly.
Apparently. Look, Sora needs some counseling, we all know that.
No, not the female ones!
Oh god,
they're worth so much money, though.
Yeah.
Come on! Oh, right. Sorry, Tarzan. These are mine now. These are mine now. Why do you have trauma from this bit, Daft? Do you have a particular problem with the chameleon?
Even though we told you switch to Tarzan, it makes the fight a lot easier.
Hey, score.
It's just like Sports whole thing's like, alright, this time I got you. I got the ambush, I got you.
He's just hungry. He's just a very hungry kitty cat. Nobody fed his, like, nobody filled up his kibble bowl. Ow! Fuck you, Sabor. What the hell? I actually do hate that we just, like, stripped the tooth right out of his mouth.
Yeah. Forget how much they don't point.
Yeah, old animation.
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, I don't have arrow yet. No. Oh, I can freeze that one.
Yeah, you can freeze that one.
Damn it.
Deep freeze! Fire!
I missed super I was too late on that one. Is there a third one? There is!
Fire!
Nice.
I don't have Grava.
Ah, damn it.
Deep freeze!
No, you don't want? Is there another one? No, okay.
Yeah, it should be all 3, if I remember correctly.
You can get some good stuff. Hey, where's Jane? What's wrong, Tarzan? Something coming. Jane, danger. Jane, near treehouse. Sounds like trouble. Let's go. Or, sounds like trouble. Let's go.
I'm about to say, we gave it a little too much energy there. We need to rein it back.
My bad. My bad. Speaking of, fuck Donald for the rest of this.
Oh yeah, especially since we're getting this part, we definitely switch to Tarzan.
I don't know. I haven't actually looked at any of Tarzan's stuff. He said we should give him... No. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Daft. I didn't watch One Piece. Oh yeah, so who did end up winning the keyboard? Please, Sora? Grab the vine?
Tarzan!
Big black fruit looks suspicious.
Come on!
Clayton came to the tent, and that's the last thing I remember. Clayton? Gorillas trapped. Turk ran. We must help the gorillas. Remind me to just remind me when you need to go, Bull.
We got like 30 minutes.
Okay. I just don't want to, like, you know.
Yeah. No, you are absolutely good. Because I think after this next part, it should be good.
So we're getting to about 2 worlds.
Yeah.
A stream, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we finished the first part of the Coliseum, and we're almost done with Tarzan's world. That's actually not bad. I don't know how you hit that. Tarzan, I don't know how you hit that.
I feel like Tarzan does it intentionally.
Just to make sure he's not out showing everybody.
Why are there more game theories coming out for that? Isn't the actual lore ridiculous enough?
I thought he was done with all the game theory stuff. I mean, you can't keep hitting a dead horse.
You say that, and yet they keep putting out new FNAF games.
FNAF. True.
No!
I would be running.
Clayton!
I just walk away like that.
Not Clayton.
I mean... Ow!
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't remember him having Heartless for this part of the fight.
They must have added it for the final mix.
Oh, right, Tarzan also has healing magic.
Yes.
I remember the eyeglass now.
Yep.
I ate Clayton.
This should help.
Oh hey, we can fight out here!
Yep.
Before Final Mix, you couldn't fight out here! You were just stuck in that hellhole.
Oh yeah.
Also, he's turned his gun on a child?
Look, Hayden is not a good person. Let's listen.
I miss them a lot. Daft. Oh, no, no. Ah, cure. Okay, so it doesn't come from Aerith. She just gives you all the upgrades. Okay.
Okay, that would make sense. I thought it came for her.
I thought it came from her too, but she gives you all the others.
Huh?
Whoa!
Tarzan home.
My camera, no.
Yeah.
Sora, why?
Yeah. This is gonna be this is yeah.
Sora! Oh my god, why? Why will you not jump when I ask you to jump over there? Oh my god.
This is the definition of madness here.
It's not though, because we know there's another.
Oh, there's worse, yeah.
No, not that there's worse. That the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. We're not expecting a different result.
No.
I mean, we are expecting a different result because we know there are different results.
Yeah.
Like the one spot that I wish your D-pad would actually work on this game.
Yes.
No, Sora! Where did you go? You can't change your camera angle when you're hanging on something or like climbing.
There we go.
This is your home? But that means... Huh?
Whoa. Oh.
The waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. Sea friends.
Oh, now I've got it. Ah means heart. Friends in our hearts.
Heart.
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Friends. Same heart. Clayton. Lose heart. No heart. No see friends. No heart. No friends.
Sorry about what I said.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah, all for one, huh?
Wait, why are we apologizing to Donald? We only apologize to Goofy here.
I mean, Sora should probably apologize for crashing the gummy ship, but Donald is the one who needs to apologize for everything else.
Yep.
But it's sure not the king's.
I think someone has a new admirer.
No. This would kill me.
What drew the Heartless to that world?
The hunter lured them there. It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Yeah, he got chopped instead.
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance against the Heartless. But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
2 keyholes, thanks.
Fear not. It will take him ages to find the rest. Besides, he remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands, one by one. Speaking of which...
Well, guess we'd better get going. Where is your ship, anyway? Not too far. Sora, Tarzan, friends. And it's time for a new Keyblade. And the Red Trinities.
Nice. We can go back and do those.
Yeah. The gummy block that came out of that glowing hole, it's not like the others. I wonder what it's used for. Plus, Red Trinity is the only one where there's one in the game you have to get the first time you see it, because that's the only option.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe Leon will know. He might. Back to Traverse Town then? I want to be pilot. Hey, stop it. Oh, come on, I'm the Keyblade Master. I don't care who you are. No. Here we go again. This is how you get swallowed alive by an...
Well, in D&D, this is how you get lost in the actual sea.
Yeah. I want to be the one to hear the sirens while we go by. And that's how your ship runs aground.
Yep. Yeah, streams not gonna help you. guys. Would it be illegal for a deaf cleric to reanimate the dead?
No.
No, it's not.
That is perfectly within the rules. Your party member might be pissed.
The thing with a deaf cleric, you're confusing them with a gray cleric. A gray cleric, it would be illegal for them to do it. A deaf cleric? No, go fuck ahead. You're closer to a necromancer than anything.
It's true. A gray cleric would be the sort of put the dead back down.
Yes. A gray cleric makes sure that when you die, you go basically peacefully and nothing happens to you.
I noticed Daft is really worried now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, deaf clerics do not care. Most of your, isn't it Merkel? Is it god they worship anyway?
Maybe?
Or it's no, Merkel's dead, which is very ironic.
I know they don't want Kalimdor because he would like the dead to stay dead.
Yeah. But yeah, no, as a deaf cleric, you're basically the closest state to a necromancer.
Outside of an actual necromancer.
Yes.
Which I don't think they've given us in 5th yet.
Not really. There's a way for wizards to do it, but there's not like a true necromancer. Technically, the best necromancer is a deaf cleric.
For reasons that Daft shouldn't worry about. I feel like Daft should probably worry about this.
Probably. Now, Drinks, as a player, you also have to realize if a character wants to be dead, do not force their character to come back.
Jungle King. And then it's time to hit that save point. Because Bull's gotta get back to work.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we're doing pretty good. We're two worlds now a stream. That's not bad.
Yeah, no, that's real good.
And then I think the next world is either...
I think the next one is guaranteed to be Aladdin, and then...
Yeah, Halloween Town.
Well, you can choose between Atlantica and Halloween Town.
Halloween
so you
Town.
can choose between Monstro and Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Look, we can go to Atlantica. We look, we're gonna go to Atlantica. But I want to go to Halloween Town. I want to see Jack Skeleton. I want to fight Oogie Boogie. I want to enjoy myself until we have to do quick time events.
I don't know what you're talking about. At least it's not singing.